As-salamu alaikum. Friends, wait till you hear what Joe Rogan just said about Islam. Even one of the world's biggest podcasters is seeing the beauty in our deen. Let's listen together.
And let's talk about how they handle pain. Bro, I've seen Muslims lose everything, family, homes, jobs, and still say, Alhamdulillah. Like, what? You thank God when you're suffering. That's insane to most people. But to them, it's faith, it's trust, it's understanding that life isn't random, it's a test. And that perspective shifts everything. It turns grief into growth, pain into purpose. That's not weakness, that's spiritual strength. That's what makes them unbreakable. And it's not just the religious ones. Even cultural Muslims carry that fire. It's in the way they carry themselves, the way they hold loyalty, the way they protect their people. You don't find that everywhere. That kind of community, that sense of, I got your back no matter what, that's rare. And it's something the rest of the world desperately needs. And I'll tell you what else, man. Muslims know how to die. And I know that sounds dark, but think about it. Most people today live like they'll never die. They chase pleasures, they numb pain, they avoid anything that reminds them of mortality. But Muslims, they remember death every day. It's in their prayers. It's in their mindset, not in a morbid way, but in a motivating way. Like, I don't know if I'll wake up tomorrow, so let me live right today. That's a different kind of fire. That's a different kind of focus. And when you live like that, with that kind of urgency and purpose, you don't waste time. You don't play games. You live full and you die empty. That's why they're adored, man. Because in a world full of noise, they move with silence. In a world full of fakeness, they move with authenticity. In a world full of fear, they move with faith. And it doesn't mean they don't have flaws. Of course they do, but their foundation, it's solid, it's divine. And people feel that, even if they don't say it, even if they don't understand it. There's a reason you can't erase Islam. You can't cancel Muslims, because they're not just connected to history, they're connected to eternity. And that kind of connection, that's something the world secretly admires, even if it pretends not to. That's why Muslims are so deeply, silently, and profoundly adored. And honestly, man, when you really sit with it, when you look beyond the surface, you realize that Islam isn't just a set of rules or rituals. It's a way of anchoring the soul in a world that's constantly trying to rip it apart. Muslims aren't out here flexing enlightenment on Instagram or turning spirituality into some marketplace. Nah, they're living it quietly, consistently, day after day, moment after moment, without needing approval, without needing to prove anything. And that's exactly what makes it powerful, because think about it. How many people do you meet who are truly consistent anymore? We live in a world where values shift depending on what's trending. One minute people believe in something, the next they abandon it because the algorithm changed. But Muslims, they're holding the line. In their speech, in their food, in their relationships, and how they walk, how they raise their kids, how they do business, it's all infused with faith.